Hi, my name is Laree here at Valerie's house in Southwest Florida. Today I'm going to be describing our grief timeline activity. To start this activity, we're going to be using roads. Cards, these are a deck of cards that allow the kids to pick a pathway and experience through pictures, something that they may represent their story in. This specific deck here was created by Gali Salpeter, a therapist and researcher in the field of mental health. I'll show you a few examples of these cards before we continue. So you just have their pathways, and you can see them here, and they all look completely different. Something might speak out to a kid, and they can tell their story through these cards. This deck has 67 different versions of cards, and it has plenty of opportunity for the kids to find something that relates to them. Once you're able to go through the cards, give plenty of time for the kids to discuss why that card was impactful to them and see their pathway and their road paved through other art. After you finish with your road cards and you have the conversation about the path that the kids are on, you're going to continue into what we call My Timeline. This is going to be a chance for the kids to express themselves in their life from the time they were born, indicated with a star on their template, all the way to their future from their current timeline and the things that they're experiencing. You'll also have a vertical scale on the side, the lowlights, the negatives, the hard things, the sad things, the bad things that have happened in their life, and the highlights, those good things, the things that have made them move forward and the things that keep pushing them forward. The very first question you're going to ask the kids is, how old were you when your person died? This will be indicated by the very first mark they make on their board. This kid here died at 14. This person died in a sudden car crash and they were scared. After you talk about their age, you can talk about how that person died or what it looked like, what things remind them of that death, how did they feel in that moment. This can be represented with colors or stickers or anything else. After this point, you then will have a chance to talk about other things that have impacted their life. Once discussing the death, you can go into discussing other lowlights, other things that have happened that have negatively impacted your life. Maybe a pet died or you went through the COVID-19 pandemic. In the highlight aspect, you can talk about those good things that happen on the same timeline because we know our good and bad happen at the same time. So maybe you started school and you made the JV volleyball team, or you started here at Valerie's house and made new friends. After the kids get a chance to talk about the death and that experience and how they felt and how it looked to them, they talk about the different events that have happened through their life. Give them a chance to talk about their future and what they might want to see as they grow older. This kid here wants volleyball scholarships, colleges, and to get a new pet. They have plenty of opportunities to continue growing through their experiences. On another example, we have here, this kid's person died when they were 6. They felt angry and sad when he died. Their heart was even broken and they indicated that with a sticker. So the kids will have multiple tools they can use, including markers, colored pencils, crayons, and stickers to allow them to represent their timeline. The second thing this kid experienced that was right along that death is putting flowers at their person's grave for the first time. And a year later, releasing red balloons in honor of their person who died. You can also see their timeline starts a little bit before in regards to their person. Their person got sick, and that also relates to the death and that experience along with the grief. On their highlights, they started school. They got a new puppy. Maybe they made the football team. There's things that go along with their timeline that they can use as good things. They're striving to be a doctor in the future so no one gets sick like their person and they can get the help that they need. As you're working through, give plenty of time to talk about those experiences. First, what is that age that kid experienced the death? What did it look like, feel like, and experience in that moment and the surrounding times around their person's death? Then expand the conversation into other lowlights in their life and other highlights in their life. Finally, end the conversation on what are their future goals and their future opportunities. Thank you.